Welcome to Smoky Mountain Taco. Your fourth generation Toyota Tacoma has a secret, yet pre-wired always-on power just sitting there. Today we're tapping into it to power your lights the right way, or any accessory that you won't always own when your truck is on. No gimmicks, no sketchy wiring, no splicing, no guessing, and Toyota doesn't even talk about it. Let's unlock it. I have found out if you have an electrical accessory that you won't always own when the truck is on, how to wire it up to the pre-wired auxiliary connectors and have it always on without using an ADA circuit in the fuse box. That's insane, but it is possible. The secret is the rear pigtail jumper if you have it running to the rear of your truck. That's the secret. It is a watt wire, 5 or 10 amps, and you just wire it into that off the pigtail jumper that's going to the rear. That's it. It's that simple. But I'll show you how to install these Raptor lights. Some people love them, some people hate them. The important thing is, if you have an always-on accessory that you won't own when the truck is on, this video is for you. Let me show you how I installed this, step by step. It's super easy. Let's do this. I highly recommend watching my other video, Must Watch, while your 2025 Tacoma rear auxiliary port has no power. This goes into detail on how to get power to your rear auxiliary port. I'll be sure to put a link down in the description below. You're going to need a ratchet with a 10mm socket, a U-shaped trim removal tool, wire crimpers, wire strippers, knife, and a cold drink. I did wire the negative ground of these Raptor lights to the negative ground that's typically over on the driver's side portion of the engine bay. Now I'm wondering, and I have not tested this, if I ran that wire to the ground on the pigtail, if I would be able to control it through an Aux Switch. We need to get access to the grill, so we need to push these clips down, then pry them off with a trim removal tool. And you've got several here to do. It's just when you take this off, be careful because they will go flying everywhere. So we need to find that white wire that's on that jumper, and then we're going to strip it. There it is. And then we're going to place a butt connector on it. The easiest way I found is put the butt connector on the wire crimpers, then place it on the white wire and then crimp. Now you can see the butt connector on that white wire right now. It makes it stand out pretty good. Now let's apply some heat to get that to shrink up a little bit. Next step is we need to clean the grill. It comes with a supplied cleaning towelette, and just wipe down the area on the grill where you want to put your Raptor lights. Next step is to take the adhesive promoter towelette and wipe the area of the grill down where you're going to place your Raptor lights. And I would even also apply it to the Raptor lights themselves. Next, wire up the Raptor lights to the main wiring harness. There's arrows, just make sure they're pointing the right direction, and then screw them on. Next, route your Raptor lights down through the grill to where you want them to be, and then we'll put the adhesive strips on to secure them in place. Now that we have the Raptor lights routed through the grill to where we want them to be, now we're going to take the adhesive strips off and place them on the Raptor lights. Next, take the adhesive backing off and start placing them in the enclaves where you decided to put them. This particular set of Raptor lights had a set of 6 lights. From what I've seen, you could get 4 or 6. I decided 6. Next, let's start wiring the wires over towards where the pigtail is. So I kind of followed the pre-existing wiring harnesses. So you can see I followed this wire underneath the washer reservoir here, zip tied it up here next to this aux connector up here that's on top of the engine bay. We're going to make it easier on ourselves. We're going to take this ADA circuit, we're going to cut it, and then we're going to strip it. And then we're going to place that into the butt connector that's on that white wire. And make the rest of this super easy to wire up. Now we can connect the Raptor light wiring harness to this wire that's connected to the butt connector. And that white wire, let's apply some heat. And then let's go ahead and mount up our negative ground over here on the side. And then we can tidy up the wires later. All right, let's start it up. Hear that? Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome. Now what we need to do is replace our plastic cover right here, and we'll be done the engine bay. Essentially, take it and be careful. So you want to line it up with those holes. Just start on this end, push it in like this. Then you can simply just push it through the hole and then push the button. And then you want to do the same for all of these. So what do you think about wiring up an always-on accessory and have it on when your truck is on for the 4th generation Tacoma? Be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments below. And we'll see you next time. If you like that video, be sure to subscribe, share, like, and hit that notification bell. And we will see you next time.